The ramblings of a retired lunatic. I don't know what episode this is, but we'll figure it out. A little behind the scenes stuff. And I was laughing, as they say, laughing out loud when I saw that there was a video that one guy did, and he mentioned my name, so I went on his video. And one of the commenters on his video, because he was showing from the backyard, and he had a pretty neat backyard, no big deal. And someone said, no one's, I don't know, I'm going to paraphrase this. People aren't going to watch you unless you clean up your yard. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to show people how crappy my yard is right now. And I should do a before and after because I have totally lost control, let me tell you. So anyway, here's the Buzz's Retirement Garage. You're going to get an inside look. There's my cement cutter. And yes, that's the plywood for the bathroom floor, still sitting there a year later. This is where I sit when I do my lives and when I do many videos. If you guys remember, I was getting bit up by the mosquitoes, so I have that, and then the candle there. And then I just bought these cheap, so that we'll have some Halloween decorations. The microphone I use, these are the only two things I use, is this right here, and I just got this stand, and it's actually too short. I broke my other one. They're like 15 bucks. I mean, I don't spend any money. I think I spent 43 on this microphone. And there's some of Captain Billy's art over there, and my other floor. And then you recognize the toolbox, etc. over here. So this is what I'm doing, and you can see what a mess this is. You see my tub and surround still over there. Now I did buy some new curtains. I just put those up. My Ego lawnmower, and then I was going to say I always want to say my electric, but it's technically battery. Some shop tools that I'm using or trying to use. I got my mortar mix and some cement because I'm working on the steps, which I'll probably try to show you here. Just got the car washed, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to get into this story very quickly, but I'm cutting these cinder blocks. I'm going to show you down here, down the driveway, as Gray Cat goes and probably poops over there. And you can see along the where the side steps are, you see I cut all those cinder blocks down on that bottom layer. They're 7 5/8 high, I believe, and I cut them down to 5 inches. I'll put a quarter of an inch of mortar underneath. Everything's drying out over here, so we'll get that worked on. This is what I look at in the back. Now, it's been beautiful in Cleveland. I mean, just super, super beautiful this past week, and I think we got another week of beauty coming. This is something, this is the shed that I did last year. You can see I just got junk. I still got junk laying around. So I'm going to have to, I just got so many projects going right now. I never seem to finish anything. There's Steve's whirligig over there. This bush is coming out pretty nice, but just a lot of crap surrounding it. Anyway, this is where I was working. I was going to show, oh, I'll talk about that in a minute. This is where I was cutting the brick, so there's my remnants. This whole pile has to go. I'll get all this cleaned up, but it's just ridiculous anymore. How I'm retired and still not catching up to anything. So hopefully, like, it's all going to come together. Now the garden, you know, I'm a lazy gardener. So here it is, September 11th, 2025. And things are still growing. But, you know, I got this fungus or something. I don't know what it is. It's knocking out a lot of these leaves. But the fruit still looks pretty good. And it's not dry. It's not the cause of it. And I will water today. It's not the cause of it because I have a plant on the deck that's doing the same exact thing. But we've been pulling cherry tomatoes off. And I will water this as soon as I get out of here. So we are getting some pretty decent looking tomatoes. And we still have a lot of green ones. walk around here. There's a couple. Yeah, not looking too bad. There's a nice big one there. Trying to go slow with the camera so we all don't get dizzy. So yeah, we're getting a few. There's a decent one right there. What kind are they? I have no idea. Like I said, I plant them. I know what they are in the beginning, but once I plant them, I don't mark them. I don't really care. Tomato's a tomato. So a couple cherry tomato plants, which is good. And we got mid-size, we got yellows, we got rainbow. I think that's a rainbow over there. Big rainbow, they call it. That's my wife's favorite kind. So yeah, we still got, I should just pull all these off. Okay, let's go back over here. And this is where I feed my blue jays. And if I don't take these down every night, the raccoon will come and take it down for me. This is the table that I sit at a lot of times. You see what this is? I was going to tell you guys about this. So today, I go to get the car wash, right? Yeah, here's a retired guy going to get the car wash. Does that make any sense to you? But that's what I do. I go get the car wash. I pull in the first bay, and long story short, it's not operative. And I had already paid, and there was a car in there, and somehow it shorted out. So I had to contact them, and they're really cool. They actually gave me 2 free car washes. They've responded already. Man, what's his problem? They responded already and gave me 2 free car washes. So I just texted them and I said, well, what happened? I'm curious to know. My engineering mind, which is like 2%, kind of just wanted to know what happened. Maybe I could hit the reset button next time. I'm not sure. But so that worked out okay. But I went to the Rock Hall of Fame the other day with Brett from Hope to Prosper channel, YouTube channel. He's out of California and he's doing a tour. He was supposed to do it with a guy. They had planned this for a while. He was supposed to do it with this guy, and the guy passed away, unfortunately. So I kind of met him up there, and I did a couple lives on that. YouTube didn't like one of them because of a music copyright, but we got that squared away. Had a good time over there, and then when I pulled out, and I brought this up on my Wednesday live, I got this ticket for $250 because, I don't know, I'm just having a streak of weird luck. I just don't understand it, but let me see if you can see that. Yeah, I parked in a handicap spot, and I didn't realize that obviously I didn't realize I was in a handicap spot. It was curbside parking. There was nothing on the street. And I'm sure they had to have said something somewhere, and I'll check Google Earth. I haven't done that yet, because I don't intend to pay this, at least right now. I'll wait a little while, see what happens. But I saw a sign that said 4-hour parking. I didn't see a sign that said handicap. Now, maybe in the city of Cleveland, they have some new fancy way of telling you it's a handicap. I don't know. And there wasn't that many people down there, but that's beside the point. Handicap is handicap, and I never do that. I park far away anywhere I go. I'm one of those people who, I go to Home Depot, I'm in the 19th or 25th spot, even if 15 of them are open closer. I'm one of those guys that parks far away. So I wouldn't do that on purpose. And I was bragging about it on the live. Oh, I got this great parking spot. And guess what? I got a $250 ticket. I got in the car to leave, said goodbye to Brett, got in the car to leave. I'm driving down the road, and I see this ticket, this thing flapping under my windshield wiper, and I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I was hoping it was like somebody just doing something for the Rock Hall, putting for a promotion for a concert or something. Nope, I wasn't that fortunate. So I got that. And then I stopped that same day. I stopped at Giant Eagle, which is a grocery store near here, and bought some gluten-free stuff for my wife. She was looking for like Udi's, English muffins, and some different things. And I bought some jelly. This blueberry jelly, and it was it was just different. It said like no sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, no this, no that, no this, no that. So I thought, let me try this. It was on sale. And of course, I'm looking at my receipt to put it in my Every Dollar app. You know, I think I spent $71. And I'm looking at the receipt and I said, oh, yeah, where's that jelly at? And she goes, what jelly? So it's gone. I mean, it's on the receipt and it's not in my car. I guess I left it in the cart, or it's still sitting on the counter at Giant Eagle. So, you know, there goes another $3.79. It's just been weird, you know. In retirement, it's just weird. But if you saw my throwback video today, I posted too. Sometimes you're going to get 0 in 5 days. Sometimes you're going to get 6 in 5 days. Sometimes you'll get 2 in a row on the same day. With me, you never know what you're going to get. But I did one this morning, or a throwback that I did last year with that scraggly old beard, which will never happen again. And I basically said I'm so relaxed now in retirement, but these last few days have been trying my patience. You know, it seems like everything I touch turns to clay. I'm not sure. So I got to get these steps done today. And by the way, just so you know, if you're still with me, I did open with the help of, oh, let me get this card out of my pocket. Hold on. Let me whip this out. One of my favorite movies. LaserFocused Expressions. State of the art, personalized apparel, wearable, and usables. They have set up a Shopify store for me, and that ticket just blew away. And geez, I wonder if I'm going to pick it up or not. They set up a Shopify store for me, and let's see if I can switch this around. I don't think I can. But they opened a Shopify store for me, so Buzz's apparel is online. We're just starting. So if you get a chance to look at it, you don't have to buy it, but if you just look it over and give me your honest feedback on it, because we want to make some changes. We want to add some more logos. We're going to add some sweatshirts. We're going to get some samples in so we can show it on our Wednesday and Saturday lives. So yes, for a year, and this is almost 2 years I've been doing videos. Almost 2 years, and you know, people have asked me for a store, and I've just never done it because I'm too darn lazy in retirement. It's just a fact of life. I'm never going to get to it. So I did happen to run into these people by happenstance, and they have done a great job for me. And if you're a creator looking for someone to help you out, it's like Printify. It's print on demand, basically. You don't do nothing. They set everything up for you. They get their commission or their cut. You get yours, and get some products out there. So I'm happy that they're helping me. LaserFocused Expressions. Hopefully you can see that. And they're very nice. Teresa and Freddie are two nice people. I deal with Teresa. So far they've been so accommodating, and I hope this takes off, but I can appreciate your feedback. So buzzretirementgarage@gmail.com. If you just want to look at it, like I said, you don't have to buy, just look at it, tell me what you think, because we want to make this something that's going to work long term, and I appreciate any feedback that I can get. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time today, so the ramblings of a retired lunatic. Take care on this beautiful, beautiful September 11th day.